it's your girl T here, back with the Sunday vidya. I know you guys are having a beautiful, blessed day because you're tea timers. It's absolutely what we do. Our affirmation of the day is, I'm irresistible and magnetic. I'm irresistible and magnetic. It should be so common for us to think we're irresistible and magnetic that it should be our middle name. Like I should be tea time, irresistible, magnetic, and then my last name. I wanted to discuss with you, you guys are messaging me and telling me that you're doing really well with self-concept, you're prioritizing yourself, you're prioritizing other things that are popping up outside of SP. You're not even focused on SP as much as you were before because you are putting yourself first and what you want to do to make yourself happy first, which is amazing news. But then you'll hear some news about your SP, or something will trigger you about your SP, and it will almost spiral you back to where you were at the beginning, where you feel like they are moving on without you, or you get into a panic sort of state. When I did that, I think it was 10-step process of what typically happens when you manifest an SP. This is around the 6 or 7 mark, where you're working on yourself and then old triggers will come up or old thought patterns will come up, and somebody will tell you something that usually triggers you, like, oh, I saw them on Facebook and they were with a girl, or oh, I saw them out in public, they were with a girl, or oh, you see something on their Facebook newsfeed and you interpret it as they have boot up, or whatever it is. I'm just making stuff up. But anyways, just these type of news updates triggering you in the same way that they used to before you started working on yourself and what you're prioritizing, which is yourself. I know this game. You think you're going along good and you think you're so strong and you're so like you're ready to take on the world, and then you get some kind of update about something you really desire, like an SP, and it just shuts you all the way down for a couple days, even a week, sometimes a month. I'm just letting you guys know these are the moments where, of course, we're going to be emotional and we're going to look at it as a setback for a minute or two. But these are the times, this is what we call revision on the spot, when you are trying your best not to react or stay in the feeling of being pushed aside or being left off or feeling unchosen. And these are the moments when we want to train ourselves. No, the person you saw on Facebook isn't my SP. My SP only has eyes for me. So, haha, good for you. That could be anyone. Or when somebody, let's say you hear from a friend that you think they're dating someone. Cool, everyone they date brings them back to me. When you have a self-concept, when you really have a self-concept that you're chosen, you're irresistible, you are a 10 out of 10, you are irreplaceable, and everything is drawn into you, you will not be fazed by these updates, because you will know internally that you cannot be replaced by anyone, anything, any period, point blank period. You're just the baddest thing that ever happened. And so it's laughable if your SP doesn't come to you for a day or two, or they try, or you hear updates that they are going for somebody else, because you know you're the best. So when you know you're the best, these type of updates don't matter to you, because you know no matter what happens, you're irreplaceable. So your SP has no choice but to always come back to you and to always choose you, because you are the top choice. So like I was saying before with the 3D, when things come up and they trigger you, these are the moments where you can revise by saying things, by deterring your focus back to the fact that everything in your 3D means you're getting what you want. No matter what the news and how hard it is to do this, everything means you're getting what you want. Everything is working in your favor. Everything you hear is because it's working out in your favor. And also, if you see a repeated trigger come up over and over again, like let's say not chosen, let's say you're going for a job, somebody else gets the job, you hear news about your SP picking someone else, you go to a race horse and you pick the race that you want to win, and the horse beside it gets it and they're like the underdog, they never want to win. You see a consistent theme through your whole life of not being chosen. That is a good time for you to look at that theme and be like, not chosen seems to be a theme that is predominantly coming up in my life. That must mean that I somewhere within myself feel not chosen. And that would be the time when you would say, I'm always chosen. I've always felt chosen. Everyone around me chooses me. I'm the most chosen person in the world. If you look up chosen in the dictionary, you see a picture of me. Do you see what I mean? Repetitive themes in your life are just telling you that that's a feeling within you, somewhere deep within you, or you had a circumstance come up that made you feel like you weren't chosen. It might not have been the meaning to what was happening, because we choose the meaning, but at the time we interpret it as not being chosen. So every time that feeling is triggered within us, we don't feel chosen, which could manifest in the 3D over and over in behaviors, people, places, or things. So that's why I'm telling you guys, use your 3D to your advantage. Try and revise on the spot and make everything mean that it's working for you, and really beef up your self-concept. Because if you are chosen, if you're the Beyonce or you're the Brad Pitt of your reality, you don't care what other people are telling you about your SP or things that you want, because you're so over the top confident that you are everything, that these things deflect off you like water off a duck, because you are the baddest thing in your reality. So you know that nobody else can be chosen but you, and you always get what you want, and all news is fake news unless it's working for you. I don't want to make this video too long. Y'all know I hate to go over 5 minutes. Have a beautiful, blessed day. If you have questions, you all know what to do. I put the email address in my description box. I love you, but not as much as you should be loving yourselves. Bye.